So this exists, and apparently the old school is upset about it. So if you're wondering what you're looking at, this is the Goose Hydra, or the Goose Mother. Now, I thought this was a mashup figure created by my friend Blanco, but no, he corrected me that no, he found the figure at a con. It was originally made by a guy named MZ4250 who sculpted it. Then he painted it and did a video on it. It's just, the weirdest thing he could find in D&D. And apparently this is maybe based upon a magic card, and now has been made stat blocked for D&D. It was announced yesterday, or the day before, that this was now a new official monster for Dungeons & Dragons. I guess, which is pointless because we're going to change all the monsters next year anyway, so I don't know why it's a new official monster. It appears in an upcoming supplement that gives you the stat blocks for the magic card creeds and converting them to D&D stats. So does that mean we'll have the FLGS for a new magic set? But anyways, this is a new 5e monster, the Goose Hydra. It's a wonderfully silly monster. So of course the people are upset about it. Oh, Sparkle Trolls who don't understand the game. How dare you think a Goose Hydra is cool? In our day, we never had anything like this in D&D. This is stupid, and anybody who thinks this is cool in their game is a horrible human being. Us old school players never had anything like this. We never had anything silly in our D&D. You Sparkle Trolls are ruling the game with this kind of thing. It seems to be the general response from the old school. This is one of those times where I, as a supposed member at the old school, look at my other fellow members of the old school and go, what you talking about, Willis? Do you not remember the fiend folio? Do you not remember the flail snail? Do you not remember the skunk? SKLUNK. Or, of course, the flumph, a lawful good, land-bound, venomous, flying jellyfish that appeared in the fiend folio. So, if it appears in the old school fiend folio, it's okay. And even before their fiend folio, there's some pretty ridiculous monsters. Up to and including the rust monster is kind of ridiculous, and that's in the original book. But that you're okay with. But Goose Hydra, you have a problem with. So, just to set things straight, flail snail, a snail whose head is composed of two flail-like substance objects. The flail snail, in fact, does not have a head. It's snail-like shell, and then you get the snail-like body coming out of it, but instead of a snail-like head, it ends in a spiked ball. That you're okay with. But this you're upset by. Bugbear. We're fine with Bugbear. Goose Hydra? No. It appears in 5e. So, we would never have anything like this in the old school, which is just a bunch of fucking BS. Because if you look at some of the supplements that came out for first and second and third, and some of the ridiculous monsters we've had on the 50th anniversary, pale comparison to some of these, this is pretty harmless. It is a silly, little, ridiculous monster. It is a multi-headed goose that is based upon a painting and a drawing that's based upon a figure that's based upon a magic card, but because it's being statted out for 5e based upon a current magic card setting, people are like, oh, god damn you, you Sparkle Trolls. How dare you pollute the beauty and purity of AD&D with this ridiculous monster. We never had anything this in the old school. No. We were all serious. There was no silliness when we played. Flail snail, you motherfuckers. You had a flail snail.